So I wanted to show you a little bit about how I use Canva when I'm in the creation mode with creating zines. I've made a couple of zines that have to do with small books of knitting tips. So for example, this one about a pattern called the Muscle Burra. And it's just a quick guide. It gives some of the little things that I've learned that people need maybe help with when they're knitting this pattern. That's all. So I'm kind of giving some input here. That's the beginning pages, stuff about the cast on, etc. Little tips and tricks. I also have my zine that I send out called Small Amusements. This is the zine that kind of got me connected back with zines. And this is where I actually do my creation process. So, for example, what we're looking at is the most recent zine that I created. You'll notice that these upper 4 boxes on the first page are turned upside down from my perspective at this point. That's because I'm going to make a 1-page zine with 2 sides to it. And so that's just how I have to format it. So that's page 1, and then I double side it to page 2. And you can see here that this page, I've got all the writing is right side up. I've also included some images and like a book cover here and a QR code. And then I'm just going to scroll, hopefully not to make you feel seasick, but just so you see, like I have this one document inside of Canva where I have all of my zines. Now, yes, once we're out of creation mode here, I also upload a PDF to a file that's not inside of Canva, but this is kind of like my master zine playground. And what's fun about it is I have the formatting pretty much pre-programmed, and I can basically, when I'm ready to work on a new zine, what I do, oh golly, we're like really far down here. How'd I get there? What I do is I will literally just use upper right hand corner. I've got a couple of tool buttons. Let me just zoom in so you can see them. So I've got a duplicate page. And so what that did was that gives me the same exact page. So now I have 2. And so what I'll do is I'll come in here and I'll duplicate the page 1, because I actually don't want to have to fiddly around with all of the formatting again. For me, for my printer, I know that this works. And so I pretty much sort of stay within this structure. But now I'm also going to duplicate page 2. So here's that duplicate button. And I'm going to use this arrow right here to move up this page. Let me zoom back out. So now we can see we have page 1, then page 2 of volume 29, and then page 1 and page 2 of volume 29 again, which means that I can just come in here and I can change this so that I can put the new volume number in, I can retitle it, and that way it's sort of easy for me to either write just inside this box. I can just start typing whatever's on my mind for this zine topic, or I can type in another document and paste things in. What's fun about Canva is there are a lot of images that you can use royalty free. I find it a fairly intuitive mode to create inside, so it's a pretty great tool to know about, and you can do a lot with a free account like I have. There's plenty of stuff for free in here. So I have a second video where I talk a little bit more about using a zine template, but for now, just wanted to give you a little bit of an idea of what's possible using Canva as your sort of zine making platform if you like to create digitally.